Alright, hey, so welcome to the next part 3 of the Final Fantasy X HD Remaster walkthrough. So last time we got abducted by this Albed ship, and we are here on this ship now. So the first thing you want to do is actually pick up this Albed primer over here, and it's going to be your first one, and Y is equal to A is what it's telling you. There's 26 of these primers, and I believe after you get your first one, you should get a trophy. There it is, speaking in tongues. I believe that will be our first trophy for it, so... Now, I thought there was a cutscene that you could possibly trigger, but I guess not. If you talk to this guy, he should give you 3 potions. There it is. This guy give you anything? No. No, alright, let's talk to Riku.
Oh, almost forgot.
No, she's just gonna show us how to use the sphere grid. I'm gonna skip over her, because I'd rather explain this myself. Make it more clear for you guys. So, I'm loving the great support. I'm surprised a lot of people are enjoying this series because it's not really a genre that I post on my channel, or at least not up to this point. I do enjoy games of all different types of genres, so don't be surprised with what you see on this channel. So a lot of people are loving this, and that's great. Hopefully more people will continue to support the series. I'm love the game myself, so I am just gonna skip over all this and explain myself because we are using the expert sphere grid, and it's a little bit different than the than this normal one. Now, if it's your first time playing it, I highly recommend doing the standard sphere grid, because that one's just it takes you along the character's path. It's more natural. The expert sphere grid is good in that it benefits you really early on in the game. It makes it a bit easier. So. Again, I'm going to explain everything about the sphere grid myself in a second, once this tutorial is done. Because first of all, this will take just way too long. There, you just press select to zoom in and out, by the way. Okay, blah blah blah. Alright, let's go to the sphere grid. We have 1 sphere level for Titus, and see right here, he can learn... We have 2 ability spheres. He can learn Cheer right off the bat. Now... You can see Titus, if you've only seen the standard sphere grid before, you're gonna be really confused on like, what is this? So, you can see Titus can, you know, move all. He has multiple ways he could go. So he could go immediately straight down here and learn like scan. Whose grid is this? This is, oh my gosh, Dark Attack. So this is going to be Waka's. So this will be Waka's grid right here. Is it? I believe it is. Yes, this is Waka's grid right here, and you could just, you know, go along. I don't know where it goes. Right. Yeah. But anyway, we're not gonna go this way. What we're gonna go straight up. Might as well. You just press move, obviously, and now we have 1 sphere level, which means you can move 1 square. We don't have any what I forgot what you need here, defense spheres or whatever. Different types of spears activate different types of abilities. So what we're gonna do actually, what you could do with Titus, and what I was originally planning to do, might change that now. You could just move him up to around, you know, here, and then drop off, and slowly make your way towards Orin's sphere grid. The reason you might want to do that is because Orin has a lot of damage boosting ability, so early on in the game, Titus can become, you know, some boss and do a lot of damage. I might actually just keep him on his own sphere grid, because he does learn some pretty good stuff along the way. So I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do, but I definitely know I'm not gonna drop off immediately here because I really want to get haste. Okay, enough rambling on. I'll explain more what I'm gonna do with each character as we unlock them. Obviously, you could press triangle to display stats and their abilities. See right there. Maximum stats is 255, by the way, for everything except HP and MP. So after 255, that's it. You're done. And that's for all characters, of course. What else do I need to know? There's different types of spheres, like ability spheres and all that other good jazz. But I'm pretty sure most of you know how to use the sphere grid by now. For those of you who don't, I just gave you a quick little lesson. It's not too complicated. The expert sphere grid might be a little more complicated if you're not exactly sure where you want to go and what you want to do with each character. So, yeah, let's get on with the storyline.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Alright, so what you could do actually, if you're gonna see a button right here that allows you to go back up to the ship. Right now, if you return to the ship, I'm gonna just show really quickly.
We'll go as soon as you're...
Yeah, okay. If you talk to... Who do you talk to again? Is it this guy again? Oh my god, no. Oh, no. Not this. Oh, you have to... Oh, I believe what you have to do is actually go into the bottom of the ship. And... See, this is what happens when you don't know Albed. You get stuck in random tutorials on how to use the sphere grid again. We don't need to see this. I'll leave this fail in, but eventually, as we start getting to random battles and stuff, I'll obviously be cutting those out and editing them out. This is just a little whiff, and I'll leave it in just because it's pretty hilarious. So you see, you have power, mana, and speed spheres, and ability. Power is for like your strength and defense. Speed is for agility and evasion. Mana is, well, for mana. And I believe also power is for health spheres as well, for HP. And abilities are for, well, abilities. So there's also fortune spheres, which activate luck notes. And I'll get into luck a bit later. But it's probably one of the most important stats in this game, believe it or not. It's also probably the hardest one to max out. So, okay, thank you, sir. Okay, let's go. Alright, I believe if you go all the way down into the ship, I failed. But if you go all the way into the ship, and then you come back and you return to the ship, that one of the Albed guys will give you 2 potions. You can actually farm potions that way. But I'm not going to do that because there's really no point this early in the game to farm for something that you won't be using really too much after a certain point. So eventually you're going to get rid of all your potions and move on to high potions, and then eventually you're going to be getting rid of those as well once you move on to like the, you know, hidden bosses and dark aeons and stuff, which I'll get into later. And we almost made it the whole way without a random battle. Oh great, we got ambushed too. This is great. These fights though are pretty good opportunity for Rika to steal some nades. I don't know how fish have nades, but yeah. Let's see if she could steal again. Nice. And there we go. Take them all out. The Titus do the work. Now, if you want, at this point in the game, you can start farming, even though if you're really crazy and you want to like max out your characters, go ahead. You could actually do that and be like incredibly over leveled if you have like no life though, because it'll probably take you months if not years to actually get that done, because they only give you 1 experience point per what's it called, per battle. So I mean, if you want, I guess you could farm Riku's steel trophy, steal 200 times with her. Alright, so apparently smashing random computer screens and stuff will grant you access into this room. I wish that's how things worked in life. And, you know, let's swim into this room. And we are followed by a pack of piranhas, which is always great. I'm gonna keep stealing with Riku. Titus has cheer, and that's actually a really important ability that you're practically going to be using. Now, I don't want to say the whole game, because probably halfway through the game, you're going to not even even think about this ability. But, you know, it'll come in handy really soon in a future episode that I'm not going to talk about now because it'll be complicated. You guys won't understand. But it's an ability you'll be using on and on the whole game. There's a lot of abilities that you're gonna get that you're never gonna. Ooh, 2 grenades there, nice. All right, just finish those off. Basically, what cheer does, it raises your strength and defense. So, 2 speed spheres. Did I get a power sphere? Possibly, no. Alright, let's go. Well, let's go here first, right. I have to examine this thing now, and Tidus is a god. Don't you want this guy to repair like all your electronic devices? Just like he comes in like to your house and starts like smashing shit into 50 pieces and magically starts working. Yeah. Why can't we all get those type of guys? Uh-oh, what the hell is that thing? I don't know, it's all red and black now and... Yeesh. Oh well. Let's go back here. See what that tentacle guy was and... Whew, boss battle. So, this is our first major boss battle, so to say. I already have 9 nades. I'm just gonna end this battle really quick. This is our first boss battle we can actually have to kill the boss. Because if you want to count that Geosekanyo guy, oh my god, I'm not even gonna. So, you can use trigger commands here. Right here I'm gonna just cheer up because I can. And thing is, Riku could still use nades from here, so just chuck another one out. 332. And you can use cheer up to 5 times. After 5 times, it will not raise your stats anymore. So, what's he gonna do? Yeah, this is his Nautilus charge, and if you what's it called? Do that the trigger commands, it'll just prevent him from using that. Now, as far as his HP goes, he has 2,200. So, yeah, go ahead and attack. I'll just go ahead and heal Riku just in case he decides to attack her. Okay, no, he's just gonna go there. You do that, sir. I'll just chuck another nade at you. Cheer, yep. So, it raises attack and defense. You can use up to 5 times, blah blah blah. And... oh my gosh. You don't really have too much use for grenades, normal ones at least, later on in the game. Might as well just use them now. And... alright, we're staying alive. Might as well use his, Titus's overdrive here. Tidus, my gosh. Oh. Nice, 600. And he's done. I believe after you use Tidus's overdrive 10 times, he's gonna get a new one. That's how you get new overdrives for Tidus. You have to keep using his. And eventually he'll get newer ones that are better and better. And the best one is obviously his last one. So, yeah, we got rid of that Troz boss. Tidus got another level. And nice power sphere. Thank gosh, we needed those. So, I'm going to show you guys every, like, movement that I make on the sphere grid, I guess, except maybe when I start grinding levels. So, agility by 1, and defense by 1. And that's it. Now we have to go right here, just follow Riku, she's just waiting for you here. At the, gate. There's a gate. Now I believe it's going to be another cutscene, guys, so enjoy. Alright, so that was a pretty short cutscene. I remember it being longer. And if you just keep swimming, there's nothing down here, guys. So you know, there's no treasure chest or anything. These guys are just, I don't know, searching for something, I guess. Just have a nice swim across. Also, let me know how you like the game audio and my mic. I've released both of those recently, because I noticed my voice was low, but so was the game audio. I bumped those up a bit, so let me know how the balance sounds and everything. Now looks like we're back on the ship.
Hoof, roofdu, tungadib. Way, Wicheta!
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I? Huh. Hungry. Whoa! Right on.
Hey! It's 'cause you eat too fast. Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Huh? Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkand. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, There is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
You said... you play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
Huh.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh. My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Shin! Sinek Musa! Etonic! Etonic!
Whoa! Ah!
Alright, so we got swept away by Sin after a really interesting conversation. So, apparently we got zapped 1,000 years into the future, according to this Riku girl. Man, no, tough life right now for Titus. Tough life. What the heck are we now? Some ocean?
Riku! Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Alright, so I'm gonna end it off here for this episode. We're about 25 minutes in. Next part we'll go ahead and talk to these guys up on the beach, find out where we are, find out exactly what's going on. Till then though, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.